Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Look at Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered. Now before we go any further, this video is sponsored by Square-Enix for providing me a copy of the game. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this now that we've looked at Final Fantasy I. I'm assuming the options are going to be literally the same. Yeah. Language settings, I guess if you want to play in any other language. Actually, what are the languages? No, I didn't want to do that. Oh god, it opened a new window! That's great. Thank you for the privacy policy. That's cool. Close all these windows. I'm trying to be professional. Oh god. Let's look at configuration and languages. What languages? Oh my god. Okay, so this was ported in a lot of different languages. That's good. All right, let's go ahead and start. Oh, actually, extras. We got music players still. It's the same getup. Oh, it's Guy. Hey, Minwoo. Huh. That's cool. I like the little music player, and the gallery is going to have some art that we haven't seen, right? Or that I haven't seen. Oh, that's the original. That's cool looking. Call to arms. Battling demons. That's Leon, right? Who the hell are you supposed to be fighting, man? That must be a Black Knight. Oh my god. Comrades. Well, that's debatable. Anyways, let's go ahead and start the game. Yeah, so this is the second Pixel Remaster, and we default to this. These are all just default names. This is different from Final Fantasy I. If you never played Final Fantasy II, it's more in line with the Saga series than it is Final Fantasy in terms of like character growth and weapon skills and magic. You don't learn things by like sparking them, but your stats grow by how you use things. I'll just leave that all there. The characters look pretty good. I didn't remember actually seeing the art for this in the trailers or anything like that when they announced it. It must have been in the background somewhere. I do like the way they look, though. A long-lived piece. Okay, so this is going to be the GBA, PSP Origins. Not Origins, but the GBA and PSP intro is at an end. The Origin had a 3D one. The Emperor looks kind of ridiculous. Nice fire effects. Get some red souls, fire souls. I think they're red souls. The Emperor Palamecia has called forth monsters from the underworld and has begun his conquest or campaign for world conquest. Zelda looks pretty dope. A rebel army arose in the kingdom of Finn. That text is too fast. But the rebel castles fell to an all-out assault. Are they rebels if they're just the kingdom that's being invaded? I don't think they're rebels. I think they're being invaded, and they're just, a different army. Left with little choice, the rebels did something. I don't know what, though. I couldn't read that fast. That text is going way faster than the Final Fantasy I intro. Both youths from Finn also found themselves fleeing the Imperial forces. They had lost their parents at the hands of the Empire, but their escape wasn't over. Excuse me. I'll just jump into battle. So yeah, Black Knights. We got this. Oh yeah, totally. How do I change equipment? Remove. Yes. Goodbye. Oh yeah, we can back out of there. Oh, Leon doesn't need a weapon. He's fine. We can just punch. Oh, okay. Never mind. Leon's dead. Ow. Hey, you know what? Good job. Sometimes, like the times that I've played Final Fantasy II, Maria sometimes survives that. Oh, no portraits. That's kind of a shame. But actually, I guess that makes sense, right? This is more based off the originals. Which actually, given the difficulty and what they've changed with Final Fantasy I, when I say they're based off the original, I think it's more aesthetic-wise. I'm pretty sure some of the main problems with Final Fantasy II, like original, is not going to be here, right? Like, stat gains in the original Final Fantasy II were pretty low, and you had to do a lot of grinding. And they fixed that with, like, the GBA version and the PSP version. So I'm assuming those are going to be similar here, because in the Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster, they definitely increased the experience and money gain, so I'm assuming they balance out the difficulty a little bit here. I like the coloring on the names. That's interesting. That is a nice little touch there. Instead of portraits, you have colors. Would portraits be better? Depends on who you ask. So when they're a party member, they have their border. Okay. Return home. We have no homes. We're homeless. If I remember correctly, the backstory is like we're all orphans that kind of grew up in the same area. Something like that. We're all orphans now, for sure. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I think I'm mixing that up or something. I'm thinking I'm mixing that up with 3. Yeah, sure, let's go speak the Minwu here. That's the menu. Woo. Hi. Minwu has his own border too. It does make sense. He is an occasional party member, right? So, alright, so we can run, we get a map, the menu, get out of the back row. Why would a monk be in the back row, Maria? That's not how that rolls. Remove all. Excuse me. Do I want to... I like how they have the favor hand listed. That does come into play, because you can dual wield. And I'm going to dual wield, yes. Because why not? Maria's going to punch stuff. You can have your... Oh, you don't have clothes? Oh, no, this. Yeah, you can have clothes. Guy, I'm going to give you a wand. I'm going to put you in the back row, because you're the black mage. Alright. I actually really like Final Fantasy 2. It's not a lot of people's cup of tea, but it's definitely mine. When I did my walkthrough series for it, link in the description too if you want to see that, or if you want that for your playthrough of the Pixel Remaster, then by all means go check that out. But yeah, no, I speak very highly of the game. I'm not, you know, ignorant to the issues this game has, but at the same time, I'm definitely a fan of a lot of the choices they made. So yeah, the the costs for the items here are very low. So they kept that PSP balance for it, from the looks of it. Guy, you get to be the mage again. Well, this is about right, I think. Yeah, we'll give you... I think Blizzard... Oh man, I should bring out my notes. Yeah, we'll get you... I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a Fire Tome. I know we get a Blizzard Tome, but that's gonna be a little too late for that. You know what, we'll just stick with Blizzard right now, because why not? We're not gonna have to worry too much about it. So let's go ahead and give you that. Oh, did I put you in the back row? Yeah, okay, good. Black mages deserve to be in the back row. So yeah, now we need to go up and make our way towards, well, the city that was captured by the Imperials. Oh, I should put it on memory, you're right. Now, unlike the other Final Fantasy games, the magic levels up as you use it, right? So, when it levels up, the level determines how much MP it costs. So when you're at level 1, it costs 1. When you're at level 2, it costs 2, etc, etc. At level 16, it costs 16. So it's pretty good. If you want to make yourself stronger, multi-target that spell against the party and stay at the city, because apparently we can't hit shit. Oh, he was poisoned. That is very unfortunate. Though that should clear up at the end of the battle, because it's not in Venom. Really? Yo, that's cool. The fact that you're showing that, that's fantastic. Graphic display standard, classic. Oh, it puts the lines on. God, that looks awful. We're good to keep going. So your weapon levels determine how often you hit an enemy, your accuracy pretty much. So you want to get that up as pretty much fast as possible, because you're gonna miss pretty often with it. Sadly, Guy didn't get a turn to actually use his magic. Oh, but it doesn't show magic. Why do you still have that on? Because you shouldn't. Maybe it only shows magic if you use it. Because you can level up multiple things. I wonder if you'll use Blizzard now. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, and you get a level up. So it doesn't show magic, huh? But that's a good gain there. Alright, so we got some magic points for Guy. And his magic stat did go up. So that means the next time he gets a magic MP, he's gonna get 6 MP. And his magic stat will actually increase the damage of his magic spell. You had actually a lot of spirit. No, stamina, never mind. You have 10 spirit. If anyone's gonna be the white mage, it's gonna be Firion when he's a paladin. I mean, there's no class in this game, but he's gonna be a dual-wielding paladin. You can stop here if you need to like rest up, and I guess I kind of do. I don't think there's any real weapons that you want to buy right now. If you have a monk in your party, someone's just punching stuff, and a mage, you're pretty good in terms of damage output. Really, you only need a monk and a black mage and maybe a white mage for the early parts of the game. Though later on, when you get berserk and haste, that's when it becomes a little bit more buffing focused. Let's go ahead and auto. I love it when they have auto combat and it memorizes. Oh my god! I didn't give credit to dual wielding when we first played through this game. When I first played through this game, because I kind of thought it was trash. Good job, Maria. Because all the other tests that I did for it were pretty trash, which I'm assuming was based off the GBA version, maybe. Because like in the PSP version, when I played through it with the tool handling, it wasn't that good. Now, your offhand will always... Agility, nice. And strength for Maria, also good. Your offhand will always do less damage, because it calculates the formula a little bit differently. I like the way the monsters look in this game. Like the graphics for the Pixel Remaster. Yeah, I gotta say, this stuff has definitely grown on me in terms of... wow! 2 strengths up in a row, Maria? Holy crap. I remember trying to get you a strength up in my walkthrough Let's Play, and it would just never happen. Yeah, she's gonna just be destroying stuff. Alright, so don't talk to anyone in here. Because, yeah, you see those soldiers, you talk to them. Unless you do some grinding, they're gonna kill you. The enemies in here are gonna be the same on the outside, though. Then again, I guess they, are still just as weak, right? I'm surprised Blizzard hasn't leveled up yet. Yeah, actually, let's check that out. Oh, it's close to leveling up. Probably should have got that heal spell for Firion to at least heal outside the combat when we need it, because Maria, she's almost dead. She got 10 HP. Should probably throw a potion on her. Firion with the strength, that's good. Strength ups are always welcomed here. We can run in here. Oh, I guess it does have encounters. Keep forgetting, though, that these games have the run button. And the originals didn't, so it was always like one of those things like, I just kind of forget to use them. Wow, Maria, you're gaining a lot of HP. I'm kind of jealous by the growth rate. They definitely, I think, improved the growth rate a little bit. I think that actually probably appeased a lot of people's... Oh my god, 3? I'm so jealous of this Maria's strength growth. Yeah, that's probably going to alleviate a lot of some people's, like, hatred for the game. Not hatred, well... Yeah, unfortunately, Final Fantasy II definitely did have, its fair share of haters, I guess you could say. And again, it's not completely unwarranted, right? It is a completely different experience compared to like Final Fantasy 1. Earlier in the Famicom version of it, it definitely was a grind fest. So if you weren't into that, then you kind of are at a loss, right? Because you're not going to make it. Even like in the PSP version, you're going to do a little bit of grinding if you want to get your characters to grow a certain way. Like eventually, I'm probably gonna teach Farian like a sap spell and gonna have him use that on Guy and himself to drain their MP to gain more MP, just so they have the ability to cast stuff. Scott here is going to give us his ring, and I completely talked over him while I was explaining some of the mechanics. But at the same time, it's like, if you don't do that, then you're relying pretty much on RNG and encounter rates to build your characters. Now, that being said, can you still complete the game without doing that? Yes, absolutely. You're going to just need to be a little bit more tactful when it comes to, like, what you use, what you buy for equipment, what spells you level up, and all that jazz. And, you know, and you'll be fine along the way. Definitely, like, the Famicom version of these, they were definitely probably too hard for the general audience. But the GBA version and the PSP version, and seemingly this version right now, they're definitely more on par with, like, the average person's want for an experience, right? If you want to master the gameplay, you can. It will take some work. If you don't, you might have a bit of a challenging time here and there, but you should be fine. At least that's what, you know, I've gotten from my experiences with Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 2, and all the Final Fantasies, really. It's you can optimize it. You don't have to, though. Hey, Blizzard finally leveled up. Alright, so Blizzard will start costing 2 MP now, but because his MP has grown since the start of the game, that shouldn't be too big of a problem. I definitely am going to have to buy Cure for Farian. Okay, so yeah, Guy gained an agility. That's fantastic. Also gained a magic and his MP. Actually, that's... Wait, hold up. Okay, so no. Yeah, I was wrong. I didn't see that intellect stat. For some reason, I thought the intellect stat was, like, just gone. His magic stat determines MP growth. And I believe it does help his magic defense as well. But intellect determines the spell damage, along with the level of the spell. We haven't gained any intellect, though, with Guy yet. Which is kind of surprising. Money-wise, we're doing fine. That was, like, it seems to be increased compared to the other versions of the game. Well, compared to the original version in Origins. But here's the thing. Money in Final Fantasy II has always been a non-issue. It is just, it pours like the rain. So it's just not a problem either way. Give that spell to Farian. I should probably definitely heal up a little bit. I mean, we're at pretty much at the end of the first part of the game, right? So there we go. You do want to use that in combat here and there so you gain some MP, but early game, you want to heal up before you go to an inn, because the heal price for the inn price is based off your HP loss and your MP loss. So you heal yourself, you don't have to worry about paying for that. Alright, let's go and show Hilda her dead fiance's ring and completely obliterate her emotionally. There you go. No, he's not. He's dead. Just like, but what? Did he say anything about me? Oh, no. Absolutely not. Just break this poor lady's heart. It's kind of weird. I mean, I guess Scott was like... I don't know, honestly. Maybe trying to get it so that she moves on with her life. Hey, password Wild Rose. But at the same time, it's like... if you're dying, your loved one's gonna want to know something from you. Like, a last word, that you love them, that you're okay, that you've, like, made amends. That actually helps out a lot more than, like, leaving her with nothing, Scott. But yeah. Minwoo, what do you... I like your face, Minwoo. So yeah, Minwoo is a caster. He's a white mage. You can give him some black magic, though, and he'll just destroy people. If you're gonna get rid of something, one of the status-affecting items is how you want to go. Sap is what I was talking about earlier. So if you use that on like Guy and Fairy, and actually, you know what? I'll just show you. One of the best ways to grind in Final Fantasy II is to pretty much attack yourself. So let's come here. You kill that. You kill that. You know what? You kill that one over there, and then you actually hit everyone with Sap. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully it hits people. Oh. Oh, right. Dual attack actually hits 2 people if you... Huh. Right. I didn't know that. And I knew that from earlier, but I forgot. So I guess maybe have Farian not do that, and then you cast that, and then you cast this. And that should leave 2 alive. Oh. Oh, just absolute devastation to your goddamn MP pool. Being said, though, that is going to be a very expensive in-trip. Alright, so Farian gained some MP, Maria gained some MP, Guy gained some MP. Oh, but Minwu didn't. That is shocking. How much is this going to cost? 134? Wow, that's actually not that bad. That's still a lot, but that's not that bad. The more you do it, the more it's going to cost, though. I guess that's one way you can do it without using Cure in combat. You still want to level that up fairly often. You don't want to rely on Sap too much, because your expenses will be absurd. But I guess it is something that you could do outside of any town before you enter it and heal up. Alright, I think we're going to call it here for the Let's Look At. In terms of price for the game, I went over the price for it a little bit in the Final Fantasy I Pixel Remaster Let's Look At, but its base price without a sale is $11.99 for Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered. It's on sale right now until August 11th for $9.59. I'm not going to give my opinion. If you saw the last video, my opinion on the cost of the game is kind of in the middle right now. Nice airship. I'm not really sure what I think of it, honestly. I think it's just going to be up to whether or not that you're going to want to buy these individually or you're going to want to buy these as a package, because you can get a bundle of them for a base price is like $95, 90 something, and $74, I believe it was. Actually, let me just look that up real fast so we're not spreading too much misinformation. Let's come here, store page, and bundle is... Oh. Shit. Oh, because I already own 3 of the games, they they reduced the price of the bundle. It's 22% off, so... I did not know Steam did that. I did not know Steam did that, huh? That they were... Yeah, I did not know that's how they chose to do the bundle prices. That's fine, I have the original price over here. We're just gonna bust out a calculator and go over that. But yeah, like I was saying, it's definitely going to be based off like the individual. And if you think 6 games, some of them fantastic, great not cult classic, but classic games, some just really good games, and some just alright games are worth the price of a mission. Come here. Times dot minus that. Yeah, it would be like $74.83. $74.83 for the complete pack. Which, you know, divided by 6 games is a pretty good deal. Because if you want to pay that price right now, though, that's where it comes into where I'm not sure where I lean aspect of it. But yeah, again, this video was sponsored by Square. They gave me the game for free. We're going to call it here for the Let's Look At. I'm actually really kind of enjoying the look and the feel of these games so far. But yeah, we'll be back with one more soon. So yeah, thanks for watching. Press the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all next time. Bye.